God, it's so dark. Put my other light on. It just looks, I look so, does not look light bright. It's just, that's as good as that's gonna get. I need to get like my light back up and running. I saw it earlier. Yeah, Jay the Aries. I was actually thinking about you, Starry. Hope you're doing okay. Hope the spiritual work was helped you, that you got the grid work. Let me know how that's going. All right. I have like blankets and stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you let me know. I'm always here to help. We'll see how Jay the Aries is feeling for you. How is Jay the Aries feeling for Star? I was literally just thinking. I was like, I haven't seen Star in a couple nights. Hope she's okay. How does Jay Aries feel about... Hold on one second. How does Jay the Aries feel about Starry Spirit? Jay the Aries. Are you guys talking right now? Girl. Are you guys communicating? Starry, you and Jay the Aries. And guys, make sure you're liking the live. Not in contact. Yeah. That's the one reason why I wanted to ask is because it seems like he's probably going to make contact soon. Thank you. He's it feels like he's working on making contact with you. I feel like his current feelings is that he wants to talk to you about coming together, about being together. But he's working on that right now. I think he's still gonna hold himself back, but I feel like he's working on coming in contact with you, maybe messaging you in the next couple of weeks. I wouldn't be surprised if he wanted to, even before the end of the year. But I do see that Jay the Aries would like to make contact. I don't think they want to stay away from you. Yeah, you can post your question. Ace of Cups. So yeah, I feel like how they're feeling about you is they're feeling like really good. They're feeling like they're excited almost to come talk to you, but they're still holding themselves back. Probably again to just work on themselves a little more. I think they want to get with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They want to get things organized first, like things grounded before they come to you, because I feel like they have been releasing some past patterns. So as of right now, they feel very much about you. They want success. 10 of Cups. They want the success with you. They want to talk to. They want to come back and, talk about being together, or just at least talk about just like getting to back in your good graces, or you guys getting back into a good place. Yeah, girl, let me tell you, the energy changes all the time. So like it's really just one of those things like where you have to just check in. That's why like readings are for not like entertainment purposes, but they kind of are, unless like you're, especially like readings like this, where they're like either free or $5. Um, they're gonna be quick. Yeah, they're gonna be quick reads. They're not gonna be the full thing. Like, you're never going to, I don't care what tarot reader you go to, unless you get a private reading, you're never gonna know the whole story at all from like a quick read like this. So I could read into like, okay, like he thinks this is too much work, but if we were to go deeper in, it probably was this probably would have came up anyway. You know what I mean? So yeah, no worries. So like that's why I'm like, you take when you get a reading from people about like people's feelings, take it as like, okay, that's probably today, but tomorrow will be different, because you don't know. Unless this person's like super serious about like either no contact or coming into contact, like take it like that. All right, humbun. Yeah, but Mr. Man changed his mind. Flip floppy. I hope that helped. We are with Sheedy, and then after that, we're going to Chelsea. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas, by the way. I hope everyone's having a very Merry Christmas. I forgot. I hate that I'm so like grainy and dark. I hate that. I like a light in my face. No problem, hun. And let me know, Star, if you ever need any help. I'm here for you. Merry Christmas. Let's see. What's coming towards Sheedy in love in the next couple of months, Spirit? Towards. Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, what's coming to the end over here as well? I'm not gonna lie to you. Right now, Spirit's like, don't think about love. I don't think love should be what you should be focused on right now. The reason is because it's just been giving you so much stress, and Spirit's like, they're not gonna bring you in the love person or the soulmate that you desire if you don't do this work. And I feel like you're aware of the work that you have to do because it's stressful. You know that you have to there's probably certain people that are around you have to get rid of, maybe certain habits that you have to get rid of, and certain habits that you have to bring into your life when it comes to having a partner. Maybe there's this anxious attachment style that you have that you need to just let go of. But I feel like you will end up meeting someone. I just think it's when the time is right, when the justice card. Like that's just like you're supposed to, you know what I mean? You're going to be with someone very special to you. But just when the time is right. The devil in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of things that you have to release in 2026. I feel like it's gonna eventually happen. If you do what you need to do, I don't see it taking the whole year for a person to come in. But if you resist change, you resist making that effort, it's gonna take a little while for your partner to come in. But I see if you do the work, you could find someone by the end of this year. Yeah. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I don't see it moving very slow. I feel like a person's gonna come in quickly. Well, will this be your forever person? That's a whole nother question. But I do see someone coming in by the end of the next year. Okay. I hope that helped, Shidi. Thank you so much for being here. So we are moving forward. And guys, make sure you're liking the live. I hate that I'm so grainy. You can't see anything. No problem, hun. Chelsea, you are next. Are you still here, Chelsea? Oh, God. This is what I need to do. Chelsea, are you still here? Okay, I think we're gonna move on to, I don't know how to say your name. Can you put your name or a name that I can call you by, hun? It's just like your username. The last person who just commented. All right, Chelsea. How is the energy around Lynn? Okay, Lynn. Thank you. All right, we'll do you after Chelsea. How is the energy around how is the energy around Chelsea at her job, Spirit? How is the energy around Chelsea at her job? Now, are you having problems right now at work? Or like, do you feel like everything's okay? Because I'm about to give you some tea. It's this one. We just want to know like what's going on. What's happening? Because what I'm getting from here, need more sales. Okay, I see where we're going. Okay, I see. I feel like when it comes to work, I think you might be putting too much energy on getting more sales. And like, you ever hear that phrase when you want something so bad, like sometimes you're not going to get it because you want it so bad. I feel like that's the energy you're giving off, because it's almost just like, I feel like you're going to get to whatever goal you have when it comes to work, but it feels like you've been working overtime to get this. And Spirit's like telling me like, you didn't have to do all that. Like, I don't feel like you have, I think like it helps. Like it helped your situation. But I didn't think you have to do all that. I feel like there was a different approach to this that you could have had. Ultimately, like you're going to whatever goal you want to hit, you're gonna hit it with the King of Wands. And if you don't hit it, it's because they want to like show you with the Justice in reverse, like you can't be in that mindset when it comes to bringing in these sales, bringing in money, when it comes to work, because it's just like, it's almost like putting something out there, like it like the universe doesn't like desperation, period. Just doesn't like that desperation energy. It repels energy. But I do see you, yes, making your goal, making your quota, and moving forward when it does come to work. I think the energy around you is good. It's just like, things just might not work out in your favor, but it's not because you're not a good worker. It's just because like the energy of like, okay, it has to be this way, it has to be this way, it has to be this way. You're putting too much pressure on that. And you need to let things come in as they are. Like, I'm gonna make it. Like, I'm just gonna make it. And you don't know how, you don't know where, you don't know when. You just know like it's gonna come, and you kind of just let it go, and you release this, and you detach from it. And that's kind of when you'll move forward with the Ace of Wands there. But yeah, that's kind of energy. Look, the Ten of Cups right on the bottom. Yeah, that's the energy for right now. So just try to detach from, your goal, and just like attach to just knowing you're going to get it there. You're going to be there anyway, because I just feel like you're putting a lot of stress onto it, and it doesn't need to be this stressful. Okay? I hope that helped, Chelsea. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to Lynn next. We don't have that many people in here. Well, it's Christmas, but still, I had more people on Christmas Eve than Christmas. Can you give me a message from Spirit wants you to hear right now? Let's see. Spirit, what do you want Lynn to hear right now? What do you want Lynn to hear right now, Spirit? I wish the head had a phone to blow you up. What do you want me Lynn to hear right now, Spirit? I'll tell you, this Five Pentacles in reverse wants to come out. Basically, Lynn, if you've been feeling like, I feel like the energy of like you not achieving or you not hitting those things that you want, or you not, it's like I feel like you've dealt with a lot of like you move forward in what you want for yourself and what you need for yourself, Lynn. And then it's like something happens, right? You get like a tower moment and you're like, okay, well, why am I getting stopped? Like again, like I thought everything was moving forward. Like maybe you want like to get a car, right? And like you think everything is good, everything's moving forward. And then all of a sudden you have to make like an extra payment, or you have to do this and that, or you have to go get this paperwork signed. And you're like, oh, this is annoying. And then you'll do something else. Like maybe you want to buy something expensive or invest your money in something. And it's just like something's always stopping you. No problem, Chelsea. That's done. That energy is coming to a halt because you don't like, not that you don't need, but like it's like it seems like the gates are opening for you. And this is because like you have been doing the work on yourself, and maybe you've been cutting out people who no longer serve you. You've been just trying to um yeah, you've been cutting out the people who no longer serve you. You've been cutting out the old habits. You've been cutting out the things that like won't bring you to where you want to be in life. And this is where like spirit's like, okay, we give you the green light. Go. The Wheel of Fortune. We give you the green light, go. Yeah, finally some results. You will have results. You have the Ace of Cups here, and it'll be fulfilling, the Ace of Wands, because I feel like for a long time it felt like the world has been working against you, and it's very frustrating for you, because it's just like, what did I do to have like all this bad karma? But it's not bad karma, it was to redirect you, because there were situations that you didn't know about, there was rooms that you didn't know people were talking about you, and things that people were saying, and like situations that people were putting you in were just not good. So they like spirit, like before you were blessed with anything, they needed you to walk away from that, you know? They needed you to walk away to something that's better for you. And so spirit's telling you like, yeah, you walked away, you did the stuff, expect your blessings to come in, expect your hard work to be, you know, I figured that talks to people. Yeah, expect your blessings to come in. Expect your work to be recognized. Expect you to get the recognition that you deserve, and expect things to move forward. Now, obviously, nothing is like easy, but it's gonna be a lot easier than what it have been. Like you'll hear a lot more yeses, a lot more go aheads, a lot more movement forward. Things won't be as blocked, and almost like if it's like this understanding, if like if something is blocked, it's just really not meant for you. And that's what the season was supposed to teach you, like that things were just really not meant for you, and that's okay. And you're understanding like if it's blocked, it's just not meant. Like things that are meant for me will just go so quickly, so easily. Everything will be bam bam bam, like you'll sign it, you'll move forward, and then you'll continue. Like nothing, it won't take some time for you to move forward. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, because it was a season, but I understand it. Yeah, it was like a season of just like things not working out, but you had to let go of these people, places, or things. Let me tell you, who did I just let go of? I don't know. Like I was I did like so a lot of what helped me is I do spell work, like I do witchcraft and whatnot. If you don't know about witchcraft, witchcraft is great. Like I don't care what no one says. If unless you read books on witchcraft and you really know what you're doing, you'll know witchcraft is a great tool to help you in your day-to-day life. And I did a spell. What spell did I do? I did a blockbuster spell, right? And that helped us like unblock a whole bunch of stuff. And instantly when I did that blockbuster spell, there was a guy who I was getting medication from. Um, and when I did it, like, he was just being so rude to me, so disrespectful. I'm thinking like everything's okay. But I think the reason why we had to fight, because there's actually a man who I know for a long time, who was helping me get this medication. It's like Zepbound and whatnot. Who's helping me get it for a discounted price. And I just recently lost my father. It was like it's been a lot on me, and I just don't have the money right now. Like everything is tied up. Like I have one of the biggest reasons why you see me on live all the time. I wanted stuff and people weren't good for me. Yeah. Yeah, one of the reasons you see me alive on time now is because I need to make money for my car note. So this specific person decided because I was, a week late. Thank you, hun. Even though he knew my dad, he we grew up together, because I was a couple of days late or a week late on sending him money, he decided to harass me, call me, text me, and after trying to communicate with him and let him know like what's going on, he still did not care. He was just like, "You owe me my money, you owe me my money." Mind you, like it's only been a week and I buried my dad, and like it was just so much going on, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this person is like like terrorizing me, and I'm just trying to like, move through life and get him what he needs." And he ended up leaving, and then like right after I found my medication for cheaper. So cheaper than when he was selling it to me. So I was just like, you see, like everything kind of happens for a reason. I had to let go of that person because they were obviously trying to get one over on me. Um and it was really bad, and I feel like that's kind of where you're at right now, where you're in a place of, yeah, you've been going through a lot of tension, and spirit's like, it's for your future with the star card here. It's for you to get whatever you want in the future. So right now it may seem a little, uneasy, but sooner than later you'll be in a good place. Don't worry about it, okay? Yeah, honestly. And like I knew I could have got my medication from somewhere cheaper. I just had the money and I wanted to keep going to him. And then like when he started to harass me right after my dad's funeral and then calling me names, and obviously I'm black and he's not, and he kind of said something that was racist, and I was just like, okay, like this is not okay, you know. Sometimes, and I should have let go of that person a long time ago, but I just again just wanted to continue. It was easy, you know what I mean? It's convenient, but I just, if that's how you're gonna treat me while I'm going through like one of the most traumatic things of my life, then I don't know what to say to you. But yeah, we're moving forward. Hi, Avi. Is it Avi? Are you still here? But I hope that helped. Ave? How do I say things? Thank you. Hopefully they do. I need like technically $600 to pay my car note so they don't repo it, but they might just repo it. And if they do, it's okay. Hopefully I sell a couple workings for spell work so I can move things along. Oh my god, you don't worry about it. I'm here for y'all too. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you subscribe. I think you said you subscribe, but I hope you do subscribe, and I hope I see you again. Let's see. Ave. Will Ave find another job soon? Spirit. Will Ave find another job soon, Spirit? Yeah. Sooner than you think. Sooner than you think. Yeah, 100% you will. This might not be the thing that you necessarily love to do. With the sun in reverse and the ton of pentacles, I don't think you necessarily love it, but it pays money, and it pays good money, and you could do it. And I feel like that's where it's gonna be like the caveat. Because I feel like with the ton of wands in reverse, you kind of like, oh, I gotta just kind of put down the burden of not having a job. I kind of have to just do what I gotta do. But I don't think you necessarily love what you're gonna be doing next. I just think it's like it's gonna pay really decent, And so you're going to be in a good place financially. 100%. Again, I just don't think you're going to necessarily love your job. Yeah. It's coming very soon. I think within the next like month or two, not even, you'll have a new somewhere new. There's another job I'm waiting to leave that I don't like. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's actually great. There's another job I'm waiting to leave that I don't like. Okay. I'm happy for you, Eve. You'll see it. You'll like I don't think it's gonna be very long that you're gonna find another job, honestly. I feel like you're gonna it's like you get out of one and then you go to another one. But like I said, you just don't necessarily love it. But it pays good. It pays the bills. It definitely pays the bills. So I was talking yesterday about like facial balancing. And I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do facial balancing." And I could have sworn they were like just like I don't know, like I knew they were doing procedures to your face, but I didn't know they were doing like fillers. Like it's literally fillers. No, I understand. Look, sometimes it be like that. No problem, Eve. But yeah, no, I was like, it's fillers in your face. I don't know fillers in my face. It's not good for you. Hi, Sierra. I'm doing good. How are you? I should have came on earlier. I was gonna come on. I made one phone call and then I made another phone call. And then I was talking. Hey, Montaigne. But no, I was saying how, hey, Ari. I was talking about, guys, make sure you're liking the live. I was talking about how I want to do facial balancing, but I didn't want to get like fillers. So I just want to get like, I just want to get rid of this double chin. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to a plastic surgeon. I'll ask them what I should do. Other than because I'm losing weight. Weight's not a problem. Montaigne, will they have a boyfriend soon? Will Montaigne have a boyfriend soon? That's like an Ari question too. Will Montaigne have a boyfriend soon? Oh, you're gonna hate me. I do see you having a boyfriend soon. I do see you having a boyfriend. I don't see it happening soon. Maybe like in next year, like literally 2027. It just depends on the energy. I feel like if you do what you need to do this year, you could. Um, so Montaigne, if you want to donate for a question, you can feel free, but everybody gets only one free question. Hold on. Where have I been spotted? Hold on one second. Oh my god. These people are so annoying. Yeah, but I feel like you will. It just will take a little time, maybe in the next year or so, hun. Um, I don't know how old you are, but if you want to, yeah, I'm sorry. If you want to donate, you can do another question, but everyone gets one for the day. That person is lucky. What person? Who? Montaigne. Oh yeah, they probably have you blocked. No, but yeah, they asked, will they have a boyfriend soon? And then they asked, I also want to know if John regrets hurting me. Miss Sierra and Ari, you guys can post your questions though. So guys, you want to hear tea? So here's some tea. I don't know. She'll probably be on here. So one of the other tarot readers, right, that come on live. I'm not gonna name names because we don't do that. Unless like I have a problem with somebody. But this is like tea that I saw. Yeah, I thought so. This is tea that I saw, right? Um, so she goes and she gets a reading from this one lady, and this lady's a little rude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I watched it, though I've never seen them more. I know that's weird, right? They probably you probably have, but they probably switched their name. You know what I mean? And their picture, because I it sometimes that people do that. But yeah, no, okay, T. So I'm in the chat room and like I like tell her I'm coming there. And I already let them know that I was gonna be there. And so I'm there and I guess they were getting a reading from someone else and she was coming off being verbally abusive, calling her um delusional, calling her all this stuff. And she's just like, I'm a tarot card reader and I just didn't get what you were getting. It's not any she's like, it's not anything personal. I just didn't get anything what you're getting, right? Hey J Lo. And I'm like, cool, like that's it, right? It's like, tell me why. It's like the energy kind of flipped. I was like, "Oh, are you okay? You spicy now too because of that situation?" Cuz like I felt like the energy like okay. So when it comes to like tarot reading, y'all, it's really important. Yeah, I'm doing one free reading per person. Always, girl. It's really important for you guys to really pay attention to the tarot reader you're reading for or you're getting readings from. Don't get readings from a tarot reader who's constantly putting people down. Don't get readings from tarot readers who are constantly like questioning you about what you're reading, how you're reading, whatnot. Like, don't get readings from tarot card readers like that. Like, this business, what we're doing, how we're doing it, it is not my job to tell you how to live your life. It is not my job to tell you what questions you're supposed to ask. It is not my job to tell you anything unless you pay me to tell you that. Now, if you pay me and you ask me, Ashley, how do I live should I live my life? And I'm like, let me get my tarot cards and I put them down. Then you can do what we could have whatever conversation you want. But if you want to go out there and look like Boo Boo the Fool and talk to the man that I already told you don't talk to every time, do it. Now, if you are a client of mine and yeah, I'm about to do your reading, Ari. People will get back a certain questions. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't just tell me you don't want to answer. But even if like that's not the point. Now, if you are a client of mine, like you're an active client, like I'm not cheap. My readings aren't cheap at all, at all. It is for a spiritual check-in for an hour with me. It is $150, right? For a love reading, a business reading, any of those readings for 1 hour, it is $250, right? They're expensive. I know that they're expensive because yeah, that's absolutely I know that they're expensive because I don't want you to keep coming to me and asking me the same question. That's the reason why. Okay, cool. I was like, that's the reason why they're expensive. I'm not the tarot reader where you can keep coming to me asking me the same about the same man every single time. Like it's not you're not going to get that from me. But if you're a tarot reader and your private readings for an hour are $20, that's what you're going to get. Know your clientele. I already like I've been in this game since 2020. Like I started on Facebook. That's where I started my tarot readings. So, if you don't want people to come ask you the same question over and over again or ask you about, Boo Boo the Fool, like and go be Boo Boo the Fool, make sure you're charging the correct prices so they don't. And that's why I do it cuz when you come to me, it's an investment. It's not like you're not gonna be like we're gonna have conversation. I have like deals and whatnot for people. I have like my $50 for 15 minutes, my $50 for 30 minutes. It depends. But I learned very quickly that people will abuse this, like what I do, if it's cheap. And they will. They will. And it's no one's fault, you know what I mean? It's easy. It's $5, it's $8, it's $20. Like it's nothing. You know what I mean? Thank you so much. I appreciate you too. But um if you're someone who's constantly getting upset about people asking you certain questions or asking you certain things or phrasing like do not like that's not what I'm here for. I'm not upset that, someone will come to me asking about the same man or the same woman or the same situation for a week straight when I'm on live right now. It's not going to bother me. I'm not going to be like, oh, again. No, why would I be mad? Because I already know one, I'm doing free questions. Two, these are readings are cheap. Like you can do that. This is what I'm here for. Is so you can get those quick answers for cheap, for really quick so I can fulfill that for you. But I'm not going to get mad at it. Like does it get annoying sometimes? Not really. I don't give a shit what y'all do with your lives. It has nothing to do with me. You going to go ask me 3,000 questions about the same person is not going to change me. Does it bother me? Does it get annoying now if I do a private reading with you and you're asking me these? Yes, it will bother me. And that's why my private readings are expensive because I'm not that kind of reader unless I actually put myself in that place, which is here. And anyone who knows me, anyone who's gotten a private reading with me, anyone who has sat with me, they know that when we do a private reading, like you pay full price for a private reading or discounted price for whatever give you, because I do discounts for people if they can't pay like the whole 250. I'll be like, oh, just give me 180 and we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? Especially to my longtime clients because they've been here since my price was like only $100 or not even, and all the what's it called? Um, Right now, a private reading is well, for first time clients, it's $50 for first time clients. And no, it's like a slightly small reading. If you want like a full and do like reading or video chat, where what is it called? The spiritual check-in is 125. And then it goes for a love reading, it's 250, and then it was it called 250, but it's an hour. We're like we stay together for an hour and you ask any question under the sun. We go deep. I have so many cards. Like there's a different questions I answer. We talk about, especially in the love reading, we talk about soulmates, we talk about like karmics, we talk about what you need to do, what you need to leave behind, what's your problem, what's hurting you, your inner child, you know what I mean? I go depth. You ever watch those long readings, like the pick a card readings that are like 20 minutes, 30 minutes long? Like I do one of those, but like times 1,000. Um, no, don't say that. Yes, my free list is still open. I'm gonna go back to the list after this little rant. I'm gonna go right back. But I say this to say, like, if you are like, there's mystic is what crystal mystic. Um, Sierra was in and out, girl. It's fine, Ari. Sierra was in and out. But if you are getting readings from somebody and they're constantly complaining about what you're getting readings for, not only are they probably not a good psychic, you don't want to get a reading from that person. Their energy, how they feel about you, is how they're going to put that into the cards, is how they're going to vocalize it to you. Don't let people do that to you. Like, don't let do that. And like I said, I had to learn that because I am also a tarot reader. I saw that happen to me. It was like I was getting annoyed and I had to realize like, oh, but your readings are $20. Your readings are $65. You're charging people $5, $8 to do this. Hey, Merry Christmas to do this. It's just like, well, those are the clientele that's going to come and ask those continuous questions. So I'm not even going to get mad about that. I'm just going to answer what they want to answer. But if you want to be my client, if you want me to lock you down, lock you in, you want me to get you help, get you out of wherever you're going to be, you will play the 125, you will invest in me, we will sit down, we'll do it. And like all my clients, I can honestly say the clients that I have, they don't even come to me no more because they're living their lives. Like they've grown, they've ascended. They don't have to come to me anymore because that's what I sell. I'm probably the last tarot reader you're ever going to have because I am that good. I don't need anyone to tell me that, but my clients tell me that. That's not something I tell myself. You know what I mean? My clients come to me and they'll be like, wow, you know what I mean? And maybe they will check ins here and there, but it's very much my clients are the ones who reaffirm me every single time, which is why my prices are the way they are, which is why I do what I do, which is why I have no problem with answering any foolish question. You want to know if Todd has been cheating on you every day. I kind of want to do I kind of do want to stop my tarot reliance. No, if you want to know if Todd is going to come to you every day, that's what I'm here for. That's why I'm on live readings. But if you want to know how to stop your tarot reliance, how to break generational curses, how to release yourself from generation, how to release the anxiety, how to move forward and be confident, how to like if you want to do all that stuff, I you come over here, we sign up, you sign up for a spiritual check-in, you sign up for some spell work. I promise you, give me 1 year. You'll never, like I said, I'll be the last tarot reader you'll ever have. And I have client like I have so many clients that don't come to me anymore because they're good. They don't need like love. They don't come. I had a client who came to me for business. I'll never forget her. And I met her. Thank you so much. Sierra, I appreciate you. I met her and then I'm done. We're going back to free list. Guys, make sure you post your questions. I met her at a fair, right? And she was so happy about her reading. And I told her, I was like, you're not meant to do certain things. And then she was like, after the reading, it hit her so hard. She called me up and she's like, Ashley, I want a private reading by you. I said, okay. And this at this time, I was like 150 for the reading, and she got two of them. Paid $300. We sat down. I did all the readings. We sat for like 2 hours. We did the reading. I went into depth. She just opened her second store location. She's 22. She's 22 years old. She opened her second store location for her hair salon. She doesn't even come to me anymore. I feel like when she's in the space, she'll probably come to me, but she doesn't even come to me anymore. And it was from the business reading I gave her a couple years ago, right? And that's why and that's why like I tell people I'm just like don't listen to these readers, don't listen to these psychics who say they can do like when they really can do stuff, not only will their people speak for them, but their prices will speak for them, but they'll be humble, they'll be open, they'll tell you yeah, got you. They'll tell you, that they didn't want to do this. Like any tarot reader or psychic who says this was not my plan, that's like the key details of okay, this person was probably, this person probably just dove into it because they were called to do it. And personally, that's what I was called to do. I was called to help people ascend. Yes, second hair salon open. She opened the first suite, then after that, she closed that suite, she opened a salon, and then she just opened her second salon at 22. 22. I remember talking to her about her boyfriend, and I was like, "No, you guys aren't gonna stay together. She's with someone else now." At 22, and I was telling her, I said, "Girl, you gonna do big things. You gonna do big things," and she is. And that's why I'm saying, like, that's my profession. Like, that's my specialty. My specialty is to give you guys readings, but also my specialty is help people break generational curses. People break the things that keep them stuck in love, in relationships, in career, in money, in just life in general, and help them ascend. So eventually you're never going to need me. And that's my guarantee. Like, there's going to be a point in time where you're going to be like, wow, I don't even need Ashley anymore. Like that girl, she really helped me move on. You'll probably come to me once a year. Like that's a lot of my clients. They come to me once a year now. Okay, I'll be here. I'm about to do the free readings though. But yeah, you'll come to me once a year, and that's my little spiel on tarot reading. Don't let these tarot readers online fool you. Don't let these psychics fool you. If they're not trying to get you to never come back to them again, they're not for you. I can tell you that. The only time I'll get you to come back to me is to do some spell work, because you can always do spell work. You can always do spell work. But after a certain point, if you don't need it, you don't need it. What do you need me for? I don't want you to stay here. I don't want to see your face too much. I want you to come to me when you come to me. Tell your friends about me and then leave. Leave. All right. Well, we're going back to the chat. Guys, thank you so much for hearing my little speech about that. Yeah, no, I don't need y'all in my face all the time. Unless, like I said, unless you here to tell me about your friends. Yeah, guys, just repost your question. I can't go back up. I see someone say, Ashley, can I get ask you to describe my energy? I will do that definitely, hun. Thank you so much, Lighthouse, for being here or lightning the world, lightning the world. And look, that's your name. That's what I be trying to do. Lightening the world. But guys, just repost your questions for me, please, and then we'll go into reading. But yeah, if you don't have a tarot reader or not even tarot reader, a psychic medium, because I'm a tarot reader, but I'm a psychic medium first. You know what I mean? Like I'm a medium, but I also channel through tarot. There's people who just do tarot. I'm also a witch. I do witchcraft. And I also partake in different occult studies. I love that shit. I've always loved like occult, like crazy little mystical things, always loved it. And that's just me. That's who I am. Not everybody does this with that same incentive. And it goes also back to my culture. I'm Haitian, and this is in our culture. So that also plays a big part. But essentially, I don't want you to see you after I do workings on you, after I do readings on you. I don't want to see you come back unless you got a problem. But we're doing. Ooh. Excuse me. I have burpees. But yes, no, you don't need to repost. I'm gonna do you after JLo Sheen. I'm pretty sure JLo Sheen posted hers earlier. What does JLo Sheen need to know, Spirit? What does JLo Sheen need to know? But yeah, that's my little spiel about that. And I appreciate you guys, listening in and listening to me rant about that stuff. It just makes me mad when you hear tarot card readers just complain about like people. And I'm like, look, I can complain for days. I don't care though. Like, I just find it funny. Cause I be doing the same thing. I be asking about the same man 10,000 times every day. I be anxious. So I get it. Doesn't make me like, and I'm the same way as y'all. We are the same people. I went through the whole ups and downs of life where I was on TikTok, on YouTube typing. I'm like, does this man love me? Will he come back? Like, I did it. So why would I make you feel bad for doing it too? All right. Your JLo Sheen. So your general reading. I'm sorry, I was looking at Ari's thing. Your general reading. Basically, Spirit wants to just let you know that you kind of moving forward in your emotional stability is going to open up more doors than you think with the Ace of Cups and the Sun here. It's going to open up more doors than you think. And I feel like you're solving a lot in yourself, and this is transforming you into really being more open, and more open to just like blessings, just spiritual blessings. I feel like a path with the moon in reverse is opening up. Like, I just feel like gates are open, floodgates are opening. And it's because of like this emotional maturity you've had within the last months, even like opening yourself up to the ex, the guy we were talking about. I feel like that was a big step for you. That was a big step for you yeah, look, it was a big step for you. Look at that. And to really see the power in yourself. Thank you, Sierra. To really see the power in yourself. I'm just gonna do one more free person and then I'm gonna go Sierra's questions. Yeah, to really see the power in yourself, the power in energy, the power in hope, the power in like your mental mindset. I felt like it was really important to see that, and to see that, you know, your energy can travel wherever you want it to be, as long as you want good for yourself, as long as you want happiness for yourself. And I feel like that's very important. You're transforming into a person. Look, 10 of Pentacles, who receives everything. This is going to be a very big receiving time for you. So be prepared for more doors to open for you, a lot more blessings, a lot of where like maybe in the past like you just felt like, you know, friendships didn't work out or relationships didn't work out and family relationships weren't working. It's just like a lot of things just weren't working. You're almost saying like you just wanted to stop trying with the 9 of Wands. You just want to stop trying. It's like this is just a lot. Yeah, 9 of Swords. You felt like you were just always held down, bogged down, held back. Like, and I just feel like that's changing. That's definitely changing for you. And Spirit wants you to know, like, that's changing. Yeah, that's definitely changing for you. I don't want you to worry too much. Yeah, 6 of Cups. You're like, I feel like in I have abandoned the idea of twin flames. Yeah, let me tell you, I used to think about twin flames all the time. I'm done with that. That's no longer, anybody who brings that up, I'm like, it's a trauma response. But I feel like 6 of Cups, Spirit's like it's now for you to almost remember who you are, to remember the past, to be remember how much you love the life. And I feel like that's what you're moving into, is loving life even more than what you used to. Okay. I have abandoned the idea of twin flames, but I thought that this ex was my twin flame. We have the exact same B day, month, day, and year, and we are so similar. I've broken through so much mentally. Yes, yes, loving life. Yeah, no, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Sierra, post your question. Then we're gonna read off lighting the house. What about your energy? And then we're gonna do Aries after Sierra. No ifs, ands, or buts if we get a donation. No problem, hun bun. Because I have to read all of what Ari posted. But I'm just gonna do lighting the house really quick. Lighting the house. Lightning the world. Lightening up the world. Mystical, yes, of course, I got you. But I did get a donation. So after the donation reading, I'm doing Ari and then I'll do you. So if I get a donation in the meantime, we'll see what happens. Lightening the world. No problem. Describe lightening the world's energy. Yes, post your question, Sierra. Lightening the world's energy, Spirit. Lightening the world's energy. What's lightening the world's energy? All I heard was you get what you get, you don't get upset. Like it's very like straightforward. Like I feel like people either meet you and they don't like you or they absolutely adore you, lightening the world. Like it's very black and white. Like either you could be someone's best friend or you can be someone's worst day. Um and it's because you're very like with what you want and what you say and how you feel. It's very straightforward, you know. Like I said, it doesn't like you don't play the back and forth. Like there's no games over there. I feel like it's just very like, you know, you are who you are and you're not apologetic about who you are. You're very much like, I am an amazing person. I am a good friend. I am, you know, it's a lot of affirmations here too. I feel like people don't mess with you. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. Let me know if this resonates for you, lightening the world. But it's also the way you think about life is like so optimistic. It's like people wouldn't even realize that you are like the people who do know you and do ride with you. It's like they don't even see that side of yourself where like people might not like vibe with you. And if they don't, they're just like, "What? Lightning the world? Are you kidding? They're great. Like why don't you vibe with them? They're so great and like they're so energetic and they're so enthusiastic and they're so here for everyone. They're so helpful. They're always good. But you know, you say what you want and you also say what you don't want. Keep it very I think maybe sometimes you could work on maybe even stating how you feel even more, cuz I feel like maybe like this has been a thing for you where you may feel like people, not that they don't like you, but people may be weary and you're just like, don't be it's okay, I'm a nice person. um but not in a bad way. Like this doesn't feel like bad or that you're mean. It just feels like, people just know like, oh, we'll see. I'm talking about lightening the world. Lighting the world, lighting the world, lighting the world. But yeah, no, you're fine, Sierra. But yeah, I feel like yeah, no, I was about to say, I think that's why I'm just like, it's very like black and white with you. There you go. Yeah. It's very black and white with you, but people do like you. It's just that I feel like sometimes you get annoyed, especially when you say you're a very guarded person. I got the strength in reverse. You may feel like you can't express that part of yourself all the time. Hey, Andrea, you can't express that part of yourself all the time because it causes issues. But spirit's saying like you got to stand more confident in yourself, more confident in like how you are, cuz I feel like you're not a bad person, and not even that you're not apologetic, cuz I don't see that you're apologetic at all, but as well as like you don't even need to be guarded with these people, with the surroundings, cuz the way you are is naturally very fair, very deserving. It's like you're very like you're just a very, yeah, like you're just a very fair person. And I think a lot of people don't understand what that really looks like when you're fair. Like you might have like Libra in your Mercury or some shit or like that, or like you have Libra somewhere, cuz I feel like you're very like, this is how, like, I'm not, you're not gonna sit here and be disrespectful to people, but you're not gonna let people disrespect you. You're not gonna sit there and put people down, but you're not gonna let people put you down. Like it's very much like you're very fair, and you're not gonna let people wallow in like their self-loathing, self-pity without telling them like, hey, you're wallowing. Like you're very like you just tell it like it is. That's it. That's a Scorpio. You tell it like it is. You tell it like it is. I'm gonna do a donation next time. You just tell it like it is. And you have the aces, the page of swords. Yeah, look, you tell it like it is. So I really wouldn't worry too much about other people, but you just tell it like it is, friend. You keep doing you. You keep doing you. All right, Sierra. Sierra. Do people do that? Do people do that? Do people do that? Oh my god, Sierra, you're next. I hope that helped, hun bun. No problem. Yes, a lot. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I instantly said that, and I was just like, mm-hmm. Did you post your question already, hun bun? I see something, but it says retracted. So Sierra donated, guys. Oh, none of my moderators are here right now. Ugh. I'm glad that helped, hun. Simon, Sunshine, Melancholic, Leandra, we all going. I even made another person, Melody. I've heard it all my life. Yes, I have PayPal. It's in the, if you click on the thing, that's fine. If you click on there, there's at the very bottom, there's a PayPal link. If you click on the pinned comment. What will Mello? I have a donation read Mello right now. So if you guys could give me a second, I am on a donation reading, okay? No problem, hun. What will my 2026 look for me and Cameron? Yes, I'm still on donations. I just did Lighting the World. And then after that, when I get off, I'm going to do Ari and then Mystical. And then if we have another donation, we'll take care of that when that time comes. What will my 2026 look like between Cameron and Sierra? I'm just burping so much. Y'all, why do I feel like I'm pregnant? Let's not say that. 2026. Thank you so much between Cameron and Sierra Spirit. Well, how will the 2026 go between Cameron and Sierra? 2026 go. I think so. Okay, JLo Sheen. Thank you. I just got it, JLo. And guys, always at the end of our readings, I do give like 5 to 10 minutes. I do not want to be 5 or 10 minutes to the free readings. So if you guys don't get them right this second and the paid readings are taking up at the very end, I allocate time just in case. So if you want to leave and come back, feel free. But yeah, I feel like your 2026 with Cameron, I think the first 6 months are going to go very I'm not going to say they're going to be bad. It's going to be like there's going to be ups and downs. Definitely. I think you guys are going to start off pretty good in just like understanding each other, and I think like it's probably going to get a little bit like I think he's going to be focused on maybe other things, other people, places or things. And then like maybe later on he's going to be releasing that and then coming back to like himself. When it comes to you though, how are you guys going to be? I feel like oh my god, this couch is so big and bulky. Focusing on doing my makeup course. Yeah. That's what I feel like how things are gonna be between the both of you. I did not think this was this card when it came out. That's interesting. I thought I could have sworn I saw the 7 of Cups, but it's the 7 of Wands, which is really interesting because they're like both sevens. But I feel like you're not gonna understand. Yeah, you're not gonna understand his like movements. I think it's gonna like really like it's really gonna like they're urging you, especially in 2026, to just stay like emotionally balanced with inside yourself. Don't close off any of your options for this person. Not saying that they're not an option or they're not gonna come to you. I just feel like if you put yourself in the position of closing off like every other option and like focusing on this option, you're not going to be in a very happy place because I don't think that's where their focus is. And so Spirit's just saying like, why do these cards keep falling, bro? I'm so annoyed. Cause like this couch is huge and it's big and it's clunky. And I'm like, damn, I gotta like jump out and jump in. That was good water. But yeah, I feel like yeah, Spirit says that you could it's like you could get annoyed easily by this person. Like, but that's the point. Is that's why you guys go together is because even though you do get annoyed easily, you know, like you still want to kind of be here. But I think like the first 6 months, like up until like the summer, like it's gonna be like very like just like you said, you have your makeup course coming, just very cut and dry because I just don't see this person really putting that much effort and like you being a little anxious about it and feeling like this is not gonna work out. And then it's like as soon as you feel that way, boom, Yeah, as soon as you feel that way, go. Yeah, by yourself and keep doing that. That's why I'm like, because they're also, thank you, Sunshine. Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you, Andrea, too. I didn't say thank you to you earlier. I'm not sure. But I'm like, that's also why, like, I don't know if like there's a point in time where like you guys kind of connect a little all the time and then they pull away. But that's what I'm saying. And no, that is exactly what it is because I got the temperance and then the hangman in reverse. It's like you guys like start to connect more and then they this person pulls away and it's like they want you to really keep this as a friend. Like really put in your brain that you guys could move forward, but this is still your friend. They still have those loosey goosey rules. You allow them to show up as they are, because I feel like eventually they will cancel out all their options and then they will make their way towards you. It's just that it's just going to take a little bit of time before they actually do that because they need to go through things themselves. So it's just like try not to jump the gun, try not to like, get upset about like maybe them not responding, leaving you up for a couple of weeks like not talking to you or not communicating because I know you guys are farther from each other, are not saying every yeah. Yeah, it's like try not to be too up in your head about this. Try to like, just focus on yourself and your own growth and your own stuff because I feel like this person has a knack for lying. And I feel like like they're gonna lie to you. Like they'll probably go on a date with someone else and then they'll lie to you and be like, okay, yeah. Try not to get easily mad. But just know like this relationship will be a little slower to get together. And so that's why spirit, but it will eventually come together, but that's why spirits just like try to focus more on yourself and allow this person to come into your life just naturally the way they are in as a friendship just naturally. Okay. And then you can post your second question. Who else donated? Someone said they were donating on PayPal, right? I think Lightning in the House. Did they donate on PayPal? No. Okay, I just want to make sure. And then after we're doing J Lo. So cute. Lo, is it okay if we do Ari's? She just posted so much, and I kind of just want to get her question out the way because she's been waiting for a little while. Let me know if that's okay with you. Okay. The free readings aren't as in depth as the paid readings, so it's not going to be as long, but it's completely up to you. How will Sierra's makeup classes go starting? Thank you, Sunshine, for being here. Oh my God. How will Sierra's makeup classes go starting in February, Spirit? They're going to go good. They're going to go good. How will Sierra's makeup classes go starting February? They're going to go, let me tell you, they're going to go so good. You're going to make some enemies. Sierra, what did you do? Here's me. Where do you live? Do you live in LA? Cause this is giving me like LA, like Mean Girls, like plastics type energy. Sierra, what did you do? Oh my God. Sierra. Sierra, you're gonna outbeat these people, literally. Mm-hmm. You're gonna go to this makeup course and you're not only are you gonna do because I've been wanting to learn. I just hope I have payment plans to pay for it. No, Atlanta. Okay, that's even worse. Like I felt like I was like, it feels like mean girl, big city energy because like I feel like you go into the course and like, are you gonna be around people? Like, is this an in-person course or is this online? Yeah. Sierra, don't make too many friends. Like you gonna know who your friend is. But it's like almost telling me because you have the strength here. Not only are you gonna feel like this is like what you're meant to do, you're gonna feel so just in place. You're gonna feel in like this is your place. Yeah. Like this is your place. Like this is like what you're supposed to be doing. It's gonna feel very good. And not only does it feel very good, but it's like you're good at it. This also causes someone to be jealous. This could be a feminine man or a masculine woman um who I want to do it as a sign who might just be a little jelly about you in class. Try not to pay attention to it because this could be like a class clown, someone who wants to just like put you down just because you're good at what you do. This might be also someone who rushes to be your friend very quickly because they see like how you are and then talks behind your back. You know what I mean? But I see some unfortunately some competition here that you might have, but ultimately like this is your thing. Like you're gonna really be good at it. Like it's like I don't know. It's like you just do a face, you do the makeup, and it just looks good. Like not everyone can know like the shades or the undertones. I don't know what you're doing, but like you just make it look good on any client you do, any style, any type of thing that you're good at it. And like it's like people recognize how good you are and they're just like, ooh, ooh, us did good, and that's why she just like, yeah, that they're like, oh my god, this person's good. How will we compete? How will we compete? Like this is a good makeup art. Let me tell you, I didn't know how to do makeup. I did makeup for the first time. People would tell me I'm so good at my makeup. I still like if you see my photos, the photos I post on my thumbnails, I do my own makeup. I don't get anyone to do my makeup. I do my own makeup, and I still don't think I'm that great. But no, like it, you could be. Yeah, no, you're gonna pick up on it naturally. Yeah, just try not to. I feel like this could hurt you because I feel like you want to be almost like embraced into this culture a little bit, like when you start to go and you start to learn things. But I just do feel like there might just be some like animosity against you. Hi, Taylor Royalty, some animosity against you when it comes to this. So just like, just know like to keep doing what you got to do. Don't let the haters, what's that thing? It's like blocking out the haters. Don't let the haters, have any power here. You just keep doing your course and you keep doing good. You might just even get special recognition. Yeah, I feel like this is like wants to come out again. Just try not to look at it as like it's gonna be a lot because you might just have a little problem just because you're good. Like this only happens to people who are really good at what they do. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does not happen. Yeah, that's a talent, hun. I'm like, this does not happen to people who aren't good. This happens to people who are good at what you do. That people will come for you. Like people do come for you. But you are good at what you do. You're going to be good at what you do. You're going to continue. This is something that's going to bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of stability here, a lot of just a lot of abundance and a lot of stability. Just I just think the course itself, it might just be a little challenging because of the people you're around. And honestly, it could be like the teacher who's acting weird. It's like someone around you, someone in the course is just acting a little fake. And that's where you're just like, this is disheartening. But just keep your head up because you are meant for this. Okay. All right, Miss Sierra. I hope that helped. Thank you so much. I don't know if JLo, she never answered. Are you still here, JLo? Yeah, I think so. 100%. I think so. I think like it says that you'll be great at it. So I don't and makeup is really not as complicated as people make it out to be. You just have to know like how like to do makeup on different faces. Like people have different types of faces. Like I think my face is like called a heart. face. Like I think I have a heart face, like or something like that. So like I have like really my cheekbones are elongated and whatnot. I have a big forehead. But some people have round faces, and it's just like learning how to contour and do things like that and really express people's features. I think that's something that you're going to learn how to do. Mega is here. No, JLo's right here. JLo, she was like, I want to go next, and then after JLo, we're gonna go straight to Ra. Miss Ma'am, I see your question, the whole story. So after that, I'm gonna go to you. You do have high. Thank you. Yeah, I love my cheekbones. I'm like lucky in that way because I could have got a lot of things, but I got high cheekbones. That's where I'm like, thank you, God. Oh yes, you have an oval shaped face, Ari. Thank you, J Lo. I appreciate that. What does Ryan, friend of Rory, who just got married, think about Rory and I talking again? I met Ryan and Rory at the same time. I think it's funny. It's funny because he tried to talk to me. Oh my God. Honestly, right? Ryan, how does Ryan feel? Ooh, I gotta put my laptop in the charger. Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Oh God, Jesus. This couch. How does Ryan feel about J Lo? It's okay, Mega. How does Ryan feel about J Lo spirit? How does Ryan feel about J Lo Sheen spirit? How does Ryan feel about J Lo Sheen and Rory talking again? Does Ryan feel about J Lo Sheen? Okay, yeah, I got it. The married friend. How does Ryan feel about J Lo Sheen and Rory talking? How does Ryan feel about Rory talking? J Lo Sheen. How does Ryan feel about J Lo Sheen and Rory talking? Ryan feels good about this. I think Ryan's biggest concern right now is that he doesn't want Rory to close off all his options. But he feels like, this is kind of meant to be. Yeah, no. I feel like he's just like yeah, he definitely knows. I feel like he's just like this is kind of like, you know, divine timing. What comes around, I don't know why I keep on here. What goes around comes around. What comes up must go down. That song, like it's like what goes around comes around, and it's just like it's almost like he knew eventually you would come back around, like you would be here. Like there was just no way you couldn't. I think his biggest thing though with Rory is that he doesn't want him to to leave his bachelorhood just yet, to leave like his ability to talk to other people just yet. I think that's really important to him. Because I feel like he, although you are back into his space, he doesn't know how serious you are about staying here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. He's not really sure if this is something you want. It's like although like it's like I don't know if you guys are friends on Facebook or you guys are on social media together or anything like that, but he just doesn't know how serious you are about Rory, and that's where he's a little concerned for his friend. Yeah, and also like Rory, like he's just concerned that Rory is going to slip back into a pattern of um needing you or wanting you. But ultimately, he wants this to move forward. Even though he's like, I don't know, but he would like you guys to get together because I feel like he does like you. I think he does see you as someone who is like someone who can be with him. He just also understands that it's probably going to take some time before you guys get to that place again. But yeah, and honestly, he wants it. 9 of Cups. He wants you guys to get into that place. But it's almost like this, yeah, this Two of Pentacles. He's like, but certain things have to happen for things to move forward, like certain things have to change. He's very critical. And I think this is because he comes from a place of like being married and doing the work. I think he also feels like his friend needs some time as well, like before they just jump in. So like there's no hard feelings towards you, JLo Sheen. There's no animosity, there's nothing like that. It's just that he's more concerned about like just his friend like staying the course and being happy and being, doing the things that are good for him. If you are good for him, he has no problem. Like if you guys come together and you guys are good, no issue. Mega what? Mega's like, Ayo, Ari, what? That's from her question up there, hun bun. I have to read it. No problem, hun. Go ahead and post your question, your second question. You have any questions other than that about that? I don't have any more water. Oh, that's not about your question. What are we talking about then? What are we talking about? Oh, that's another topic. Okay. I just read your Oh my god. Let me tell you something. It's not a problem that y'all ask questions. I don't want you guys to ever feel like you guys coming to me asking questions is a problem. You can ask as many questions, to as many as your heart desires. Don't feel like you need to be confident. Don't feel like if you feel like you want to do that, then do it. You know what I mean? But don't feel like I'm telling y'all you need to be confident. You don't need to do, you don't need to ask questions. You ask whatever questions. That's why I'm here. Is because I do understand what it's like to go through these and not know and have questions and be in your head and you don't have money and all you do like you're just thinking about it and you need to just express it and talk to other people because it's just like it's so overwhelming. Like don't feel like you cannot come to me. You can come to me as much as you want. I have no problem. I just also am in the business of helping you guys ascend through it as well. This is why I do what I do. Is because I love reading for you guys. If I didn't want to read your questions, I would just tell y'all to stop asking me. But I really do enjoy it. No problem, hun. I really do enjoy what I do. Like I have no problem. You ask me about the same person 10,000 times. Like I don't care. It's not like literally it's not gonna do any it's not gonna change my life if you do or don't. Like I have you are your own person. Like, I love y'all. Like I want you guys to feel comfortable to open up to you about your problems. And like I said, if you want to ask every day, ask every day. I ask every day. Like I ask every day. So ask every day. All right. And if Rory's energy um towards JLo. And I still like once I get more secure in the relationship, I don't even ask for cards. Like I think now, like at the beginning of my other relationship or my new one, I asked all the time, and then now it's every now and again. But sometimes you just need tarot readings. No position to give my opinion on right now, Ari, but your roommate gives off male-centered energy, especially because okay, that's what y'all are talking about. Rory's energy towards J-Lo spirit. Rory's energy towards J-Lo Sheen. Rory's energy towards J-Lo Sheen. Okay, their energy currently, he wants to, you said, yeah, I mean, his energy towards you is good. I think right now he's probably like just like tied up, like he can't, I don't think he can really talk right now. Yeah, he's taking care of some things. I just don't like, not that he doesn't want to talk to you because I have the 10 of cups on the bottom of the deck, which I love. I just think he's just still a little anxious about this. So like I feel like eventually he's gonna talk to you. If he doesn't talk to you today, he might just message you tomorrow. But I just feel like he is just a little anxious still about this. This could be just um, you know, him just kind of waiting for things to come into place and trying to decide certain things on how he feels. Also today's a big day for him. I'm getting like his family. Yeah, like look, he's focused on you, hun bun. That man's focused on you. I think like maybe today he's a little focused on family. um but I think eventually he is going to come speak to you. I just think like this gives him a little bit of anxiety, and being around like other family, being around like other people, it kind of like eases him. And then talking to you is just like, oh my god, I'm anxious again, like what if. So I think that's probably why he's not like communicating as much. He's probably um just busy talking to other people or doing other, I feel like he's very like tunnel vision, like he can't like he doesn't want to also bring that up to his family because they're going to bring up stuff, it's going to be a lot. But yeah, I just feel like he might be just talking just talking to other people. But right now how he feels about you, I'm a Taurus too. How he feels about you, he feels like that the Seven of Swords is like a lying energy. I feel like he feels like he's not telling you everything about how he feels about the future. That's kind of like he's not telling you everything about how he feels about the future, how he feels about you. I feel like he knows that he's holding back from you, and that's how he's feeling. It's like I'm not telling her everything. I can't. And in a way, he kind of feels like he can't just yet, and he's afraid to. Because what he wants to tell you is that he wants to be with you forever and ever and ever. But he is afraid of rejection. That's his biggest thing. He doesn't want to be left out in the cold. So I mean, he's taking his time. He's thinking about it. I wouldn't be so stressed that he hasn't communicated with you because he will. He will communicate. I just think like he's probably just tied up into family stuff. But he just this gives him some anxiety, Jay. Which I'm not gonna lie to you. But you're everything he wants and then some. What are y'all talking about in the comments? Let's see. There's quite a few things about her I do not agree with. All right, what we talking about? What we talking about? Ari said, Katrina, Katarina's here. Hey, Katarina, if you're still here, what's going on, girl? Katarina, Mega, we popped in. There's quite a few things about her I do not agree with, but I love her. She thinks having a female friend requires a lot of emotional matrix and maintaining. Ayo, Ari, what? No, that's about my question. That's another topic. I and my best friend Anya are still friends, but not like we were. Things have. That's hard as a killer. Hardy. Okay, Hardy, you're gonna have to give me a second, but yeah, she says that guys are simpler overall and more about doing slash experiencing than about my feelings. I think she kind of generalized men a little. And then Megan says, I'm in no position to give my opinion right now, but Ari, your roommate gives off male centered. Yeah, especially be careful about that, Ari. Megan, no, I agree with you. She's kind of stereotyping girls a little. I'm I'm one of her few female friends. Just doing readings. You gotta do a package with tarot and oracles in the description. What do you mean? Like oracle and tarot card? Like, oh, I see. I mean, I can read some oracles for you, hun bun. But I'll do one. I'll pull a couple for you. But I'll do a package for you. I'll make a little package. Look, soulmate. You got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Anything else for JLo Sheen Spirit? Wedding. You have this situation involves a marriage. Look at that. And then heart-to-heart conversation. So you guys will be having some deep conversations very soon. But yeah, this is your soulmate. This is someone who you what's it called? You're supposed to talk to. Someone you're supposed to be with. Ooh. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to figure out if we have any more donations before I do, because I think Ari's next. And then everyone else could post their comments. No problem. Burping. Oh my god. No problem, JLo. Thank you for being here. Yeah, everyone can post their free questions now. Unless someone has donated, but I don't think so. I think we're back onto our free list. And then after that, we're going to move forward with Ari. Ari wants to know why guys are like that. So Ari, I don't think I even need tarot cards for that, but I'm still gonna read tarot cards. Guys are like that because that's just how guys are. That's just it. They want things that they can't have. That's just it. They want things that they can't have, and they will lie to get the things that they can't have. Yeah, that's just that. I wish there was a different, better explanation with it about it, but that's the reasons, right? I mean, that's just it. Like they want things that they can't have. That's why men, lie to you, because they know they can't have you unless they do lie. And so they would prefer to act like this is what they want. They want to give you the world. And then in reality, with 9 of Wands in reverse, they're not going to do nothing. They're just lying to you. 7 of Swords. So that's why men are doing that. Now, it's up to you to not put yourself, and I hate to say put yourself in those positions, because it's not like you just have to learn the red flags. And once you learn the red flags, you're never going to have a problem, because they'll be clear as day. Clear as day, yeah. 2 of Swords. They'll be clear as day. You're going to stop it before it even happens. That's not true. They probably just didn't know they were getting lied to. All these men lie. They all lie. They all lie. It don't matter how nice they are. They all lie. They're all lying. Everybody lies. Just like how, everybody's lies. Whether it be a little white lie or a big exaggerated lie. Everybody lies. Yeah. Yeah, there's honest men who exist, but they still lie out of honesty. Like an honest man will tell a girl that he doesn't want to be with them because they're just not ready for a relationship, but yet in reality he just is not attracted to her whatsoever. It's still a lie. Everybody lies. You just got to be with someone who you can get to know and won't want to. That's not honest, right? Who want to do the work to get to know you. But yeah, there's no cards needed for that. Mega, did you post a question? Flat out saying I'm not interested. Yeah. But because they don't want to hurt their feelings, they don't want to say that. Everybody lies. It's just about how they lie. And you got to discern. You have to have discernment. Okay, good. Okay. You have to have discernment to figure out if this is a lie or if this is the truth. Oh God, who is still here? I see Andrea, Katarina, Andrea, Mega. I feel like we had a couple other people in here earlier. We had a protective. Everybody, guys, Merry Christmas. And Sagittarius. We'll do Andrea's first. What is Carlos, the Leo's current energy towards towards, what's it called? What is Carlos's current energy towards Andrea, Spirit? Are you guys still together right now, Andrea? Carlos's current energy towards Andrea. What is Carlos's current energy towards Andrea? Yeah. Right? But they don't do that. Yeah, I see that. Four of Pentacles here. It came out the Temperance in reverse, the Ten of Wands. They feel like their current energy is stressed. The Tower on the back, they're feeling stressed. Whether this is about like you, I mean, this is about you. I feel like maybe they feel like you're stressing them out about this love situation, about you guys. I don't know if maybe you've been asking them a lot of questions that they can't answer, or like maybe asking them questions that they don't want to answer. But they feel overwhelmed right now. They do not feel balanced, and they kind of want to put this down. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like they're like, oh, I want to go hang out with my friends, tomorrow. I'll talk to you later. Because I feel like right now they're kind of like wanting to be in their own energy. It's just wanting to be recluse, wanting to just do what they want to do. I don't really feel them being very expressive or very open right now. Yeah. How is Hector feeling towards Andrea? Not Hector, Carlos, damn it. How's Carlos feeling towards Andrea? Yeah, I feel like right now they kind of need some space with the Ten of Swords. I just think they need some space from you. I don't know if they've just been in your energy for a little bit, and they like, they don't want to like be mean towards you, but I think they just like need some space. Like I said, I don't know if you guys been having conversation about deep things, but this person really feels overwhelmed just being next to you right now, and they need some space. But it's for the both of you. I don't necessarily think this person is like um hates you. I just think they're just someone who needs like time to talk. Like there's a certain like I get like there's a time and a place to talk about everything, and I feel like maybe they feel like this was just not the time and the place to have certain conversations or to talk about things. I mean, yeah, it's important, but like it's Christmas, we can't harp on the past about certain things. It's just very like they just feel a little overwhelmed, Andrea. A little overwhelmed. I hope that helped. Wish I could give you better news. All right, we're going to Sagittarius 83. Does Kay still have feelings for Sagittarius 83, Spirit? Does Kay still have feelings for Sagittarius 83? Does Kay still have feelings? I'm not gonna lie to you, no. They do not. I feel like they're moved on from the two of you. I think they really put this down, and when they put this down, they released a lot of negative energy to you towards the situation in their life. And I feel like they're continuing to hold up to that with the Four of Pentacles. They're continuing to hold on to like their own self and what they want out of life, period, and just like what they want in a relationship. I feel like they're moving towards something new with the world here. So I don't really think, yeah, I think you have the Eight of Cups here. I think essentially you're fine, hun bun. I think essentially like right now, like this person isn't really doesn't really have feelings for you. I think this is not like, yeah, they're kind of moved on from their relationship with you right now. Like, you know, I mean that means you can move on. I hope that helped, Sagittarius 83. No problem. Ari, that would be honest. How does Daniel feel about me? He sometimes says flirty things, but I tend to match his energy. IDK if he's flirting or fun or blah 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 blah. Not like that. But it's just like I feel like, come on, sir. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Why is he like this? Look, I love your little emoji. You're just like what's going on? Maybe he has no interest. No, girl, that's not true. Let's see. How does Daniel feel about Mega? How does Daniel feel about Mega? How does Daniel feel about Mega? I'm sorry. He likes to it's funny. He likes to yeah, no, he likes you. He likes you. He likes to rile you up. He likes to see how you feel. Like the five of wands with the nine of swords. Like I would see this badly, but for me, it's not like it's flirty energy. It's like that witty energy. Like I don't. How do you explain it? Like it's like that play fighty energy. Like ugh, she's so annoying, and then he turns to you and smiles. You're like you're annoying more. Like leave me alone. And be like, oh my God, like Mega, ugh, so aggravating. And then he's looking at you and he like pushes you. Yes, I definitely see that. Yeah, that's why I'm like, it's just like it's cute. And it's because he doesn't know how to talk about it. Like he doesn't know how to bring it up. Like he doesn't know how to um really talk to you, but he does like you. Like Daniel is interested in you 100%. He just this is how like he operates. Like the man don't know how to flirt. Here's me, wait, because we were supposed to hang out for a long time after not seeing each other. Yeah. I want to say the man doesn't know how to flirt, but he doesn't know how to tell you like what he wants. But he feels like really good around you. He feels like that's my lady, like oh treats me so good. We can make some things happen together. I feel like you should. I just think he's nervous. It's a lot of it is nervous about like you not receiving him properly. Because you're such a force. Like he's just like I don't think they're going to receive me properly. Like, they're so confident in themselves. Like everything I say to them, they say it right back. Like I never like I can't catch a break with this person. Like they're very much like tit for tat. But it's cute. It's very cute. It's very cute. I think you should. I think you should have a good time. I think you'll have fun. Personally, now if you will, that's up to you. But that's my personal opinion. Looking at the energy, I think you should. I hope that helped, Mega. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. Are who a pleasure. Let's see who is next. Uh, what? They need to go somewhere. They need to go somewhere. Katarina, are you still here? You're next. Protective. Hey, I saw you earlier. All right. Oh, cool. It's Katarina. Did any of the people that spiritually attacked me get karma, and or if not, will they get their karma? Saying. Will say it and protective, post your question. Has any of the people who spiritually attacked Katarina Did any of the people who spiritually attacked Katarina get their karma? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Judgment. Oh yeah. Their finances were hit. Their finances were hit. Their emotional stability was hit. Yeah, they had to let go of yeah, 100%. Like a lot of these people had to let go of like finance. I had to let go of stuff. Like this could be, I don't, it's not even finances. It's like housing, like leases, like they had to let go of things to regain their stability. Ten of Swords as well, like they were in a dark place. Anyone who's spiritually attracted to you, I feel like gets hit financially and they get hit mentally because they were in a dark place for a little while. Whoever attacked you, it's like trying to make decisions and not, sorry, that was driving me nuts, trying to make decisions and not like moving forward on it. But I see with like the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, like it's like they lost like a car, they lost their house, like they lost some things, and that they were stressed for a little while. And then they just realized, like, I can't be doing this anymore. I can't do that. But yeah, they got their karma, hun. They definitely got their karma. Like, yeah, they got their karma. They're rebuilding. These people are rebuilding because they lost a lot. They lost a lot, Katarina. I hope that helped, Miss Ma'am. Who is next? All right. I think if we don't get any donations, I'm going to do the rest of these. After user, no problem. Well, if you guys never need some workings done, you let me know. I think after user or Philia, is it Philia? User posted before Philia. And then there's protective. So I think it's protective next. Then it's because protective was here earlier. They just came back into the chat. So it's protective, Philia, Cyan, and then user. And then after that, we are done. I am done for the night. San, you posted a while ago. So saying, protective has been here, was in our chat earlier, like way earlier. Yeah, and said we were when Mystical was still here. If Mystic is still here, they get a reading too. This is when J-Lo Sheen, Protective's been here for a while. No problem, hun. Oh, and Sunshine. Thank you, Sunshine, for posting. I completely forgot you were still here, hun. And after that, we're going to say closed. Oh, no, you're fine. Mello, you're still here? Okay. We'll do you too. We'll add you to the group. Hey, Mellow and Sunshine. Hold on, let me go get my cat, who's driving me nuts. My cat loves to go on the counters. Of course, Katarina. I appreciate you for being here. So we're doing protective. Who did I say? It's protective. Then it's Philia, it's protective. Science said they posted earlier. Oh, I see. Okay, so it's protective, Saiyan, then user, then Philia, Sunshine, and Mellow. I'm gonna need y'all guys to come at the beginning. See, I'm tired. Hey, country love. How are you? Merry Christmas. Protective. Energy towards protective. Ooh. Devon's energy towards protective spirit. Devon's energy towards protective spirit. Are you guys talking currently? Devon's energy towards protective if you're still here. Are you guys talking currently? Not really. Yeah, I mean, his current energy, are you guys like in a relationship? Are you guys just talking? Like, what's your relationship with each other? Oh, I'm sorry. I think their current energy towards you is that they have to be on and off. Yeah. They gotta like figure out themselves currently. I feel like they're not really happy with practically anything. Whatever's going on in their life, like it's nothing personally. Like I don't think it has anything to do with you. I just don't think they know how to communicate that to you. Like it does not have anything to do with you. They're going through personal stuff. I think they're how they feel about you is that they don't want to bring this to you. Like they don't want to even talk about any of this. Like they don't want to bring it up towards you. Yeah, they don't want to come talk to you about it at all. Like they kind of just want to handle it on their own. And I feel like that's what they're going to do. Eventually they are going to talk to you, but they're not going to tell you what they're going through. They're probably going to act like everything is fine, like you know what I mean, everything's okay. Yeah. They might just lie to you here and be like, "Oh, life is good. I was just going, nothing bad happened." But no, something did. Thank you, Andrea. No, something did happen. They're just not gonna tell you. Yeah, they're gonna still hold themselves. They're gonna hold lots to themselves. So they're gonna come and talk to you. They feel like they just can't talk to you right now. Whatever they're going through, they just don't. They cannot. they they're not able to vocalize this, but it's not like they hate you, they just don't think they can talk to you about this. And it's not in a way where it's you. And I want to be really, I don't know, I'm getting this very very thing. It's nothing personal. It's really not personal. It's really just them. But they do like you. Like I don't see that they don't like. They really do feel like you're someone who is going to be stable for them. But they just feel like they can't talk to you about whatever is going on with them right now currently. Okay. I love how people ask me questions and I just answer it the way I want. It has nothing to do with the I'm sorry because he asked you how he feels and here I am. He's going to talk to you again, no worries. Yeah, look, that just wanted to come out. The Two of Cups. Yeah, he's going to talk to you again. Thank you, Mega. I appreciate it. You too. Happy holidays. Set hash. I am closed. My free readings are closed. It is only donation. My free readings are closed. Andre, I just saw your question. Let me get through two more people and then I'm gonna go straight to you, okay? Because after these free readings, I'm only doing donation readings. If someone donates. No problem, protective. So I said protective first, and then what did I say is next? Is it saying? Was it protective, saying, and then user, philia, sunshine? Saying, are you still here? I guess not. Saying's not here. We have to move on. Sorry. I don't want to get stuck. If Saying comes back, we and before I close out. I got it, hun. And then we'll do Philia. What's coming towards Philia? What's coming towards Philia and Eric in January? What's coming towards Eric in January? I have run on my hip, my leg. I feel like there's gonna be some in January. Okay, so I feel like there's gonna be some work when it comes to like coming together, compromise. Spirit saying follow your intuition because I feel like quickly you can fall into a place of like lack very quickly. It doesn't have to be that way. Because there is gonna be an up and down. I feel like there's gonna be like somewhat of a tower moment or somewhat of like things not going in your favor. And your intuition could be guiding you to try not to think too much about like what you don't have or what's bad is happening, and think about like the 3 of Cups of like coming together and just celebrating and like trying to stay optimistic, because I feel like you and Eric might be go into a place of being upset about it, but you know that could all it you know if you stay positive, I feel like the outcome will be positive. But if you move towards a place where if you move towards a place where you're upset, like you're feeling upset, like it's gonna backfire on you. So try to stay positive about whatever happens, whatever like hiccup you guys go through. Because I feel like it'll like in January, like it's like you there's a chance for it to be better. So try to stick to like being positive, okay? All right. I see you saying, let me do you might have to hold on a second because I wanted to get people done and you weren't here when I called you, so give me a second. Will Husk reach out to me and reconcile for user? Well, and then I have to do Andrea's paid question. Andrea paid for 2. So after that, I'm gonna go back to the free readings. It'll be saying, sunshine, and mellow after user. No problem. Husk. Will Husk reach out to user and reconcile spirit? Yeah, they will. They'll want to reconcile. Yeah, definitely. They're definitely going to come back and reconcile. I think this is something that they really want. They just don't feel like they're in the best place right now, so it's going to take them a little time. Yeah, they don't feel like they're in the best place right now, so it is going to take them a little time to reconcile, but when they do, when they feel better, they're going to reconcile with you. It's just going to take a little longer than you would like. Okay? But it's not going to take too long, just longer than what you would like. All right. Thank you so much for donating. Fire spawn. I didn't even see your question. Sunshine, did you see fire spawn? I don't think I ever saw you. Can you check? I got you. Can you check about his energy? The same issue about him feeling he was somewhere else while he was while in the throes of process. Okay. So what was I gonna say? Andre, are you still here? Okay. What do you mean? Like, you want to check on his energy while you guys were, like how he was feeling during that? Okay. I don't think he was thinking about someone else. I don't think maybe he just wasn't in the mood at that point in time, but I don't think he was thinking about someone else. Page of Wands, I think like he really wanted to. I think he really wanted to do this, and I just think like I don't know, there's something about like his energy with you that makes him feel like he's not enough sometimes. Like what he's saying, what he's doing isn't enough, and that's kind of why he felt a little disconnected. I don't know if like you ask questions a lot or you go, but it's just like that's kind of where he's feeling. He just felt disconnected. I don't think he was thinking about someone else. Like I just think he was just very disconnected. But this person like loved what they were doing. Like they had a good time. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is something that they enjoyed. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, user. Yeah, I feel like it's something that they enjoyed. They did have a good time and they do enjoy talking to you. It's just that sometimes they just don't feel like they're enough for you, or they're like, they're enough for the situation. Yeah, the star, like it's just like I don't know, like I feel like they really feel connected to you. They just don't feel like they're enough. Eight of Pentacles. They want to work harder, but it's like if they work harder, will you make it, will you not be there? Like, will this not work out? There was something that he did that he never does. I mean, that's kind of just what I'm getting. Girl, like I said, Andre, if you feel like he's not being faithful to you, stick to that feeling. Don't let my cards tell you, different. But if you feel like he was thinking about somebody else, then, that's kind of what you feel. Like this is just what I'm getting, you know what I mean? But I feel like he was really nostalgic when it came to you. I don't get any other energies. I feel like it's just he just thinks that sometimes like that he's not enough for this relationship. Nine of Swords. Like he wants to keep going. He just doesn't feel like he's enough. And maybe this, you never know. Men watch, porn. Maybe there was something he did that he watched and maybe he wanted to try it on you. Is that your second question? Okay. Why doesn't Carlos Oh, I mean, Fire Spawn, I'm sorry. If you weren't here earlier, if I don't see you, then unfortunately I can't. I'm not. Only reasons because I have the people already locked in. But if you come back tomorrow, I got you, okay? Just because I'm really out of energy and I'm only gonna give to the people who are already here, and that's already a lot for me. The only way you see me push forward is if I have a donation. Let's see. Why doesn't Carlos Spirit? Why doesn't Carlos French kiss Andrea? Why doesn't Carlos French kiss Andrea? Merry Christmas to you too, hon. Why doesn't Carlos French kiss Andrea? I really don't. I just don't think he likes French kissing. Um, he likes you, 6 of Cups. I just don't think he likes French kissing. With the World in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I just don't think that's what he likes. Yeah, and I don't think I think, like, if let's see, if she brings this up, what will happen, Spirit? I feel like if you bring it up to him that you want a French kiss more, I think he'll try to give you that. I think, like, he'll do more of an attempt. I think you just need to tell him how much you need that in the relationship. Cause I don't see him not wanting to give you that. I just don't think that's his, like, he likes that per se. I just he's not a big kisser. Yeah, I think, but he still wants to be with you. I just don't think he necessarily likes kissing. I don't know if, like, he never was given hugs by his mother. It's like something about, like, when men don't like to kiss like that, it's because, like, they have a mother disconnect. That's why. Like, it's like their mom probably never hugged them. And that's also like I what's great what's crazy, I had the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is nostalgia. I was gonna say also because of, like, the past. It, like, brings him back to, like, the past. But it's not because he doesn't want to be with you. Like, I just think, like, he doesn't like thinking about, like, maybe, like, it's too close to him, but I also don't think he just doesn't like to do that. Like, it wasn't I don't think he won't do it with you if you don't put your foot down and say this is what I want. I just think that, like, it's like it's it's a part of him that he doesn't want to open himself up to. And it's like, I just don't wanna do that. I just don't like doing that stuff. And he's very firm in that because it's just, like, a part of himself he doesn't wanna open up, but I'm sure, justice right here, if you really have the conversation and you tell him out, like, how much you need it, yeah, Ace of Cups. He's gonna tell you. He's gonna do it. He'll do it because he likes you. He wants to be with you. Okay, Andrea? Thank you so much for being here. I feel like you just need to you need to also girlfriend, we were engaged and having a child together. Yeah, hun bun, but did you put your foot down and tell him what you wanted? And tell him you need more intimacy in your relationship? Cuz we can go back and forth about it. But if you don't put your foot down and tell him I need to be kissed. I need you to show me affection and we cannot continue, then, yeah. Well, there you go. You can't think about talking to him. You actually have to talk to him. You know what I mean? And that's your lesson. You have to learn that. You have to learn he's not he's just he's working off of you. If you don't say I want this right now, I need this, he's not going to do it. But if you say I want this, I need this in our relationship, he's going to have to do it because he wants to stay with you. But if you're accepting him not doing it, then that's not going to happen, you know? Like I said, we could go back and forth till we black and blue in the face. But until you have that conversation with him, then nothing can change. All right? We got to change the energy. You got to step into the Queen of Swords a little bit there. Sunshine, are you still here? Or Mellow, are you still here too? Mellow and Sunshine. What was your question? Was it Mellow or Melio? Mellow. Okay, Mellow and Sunshine are still here. I got Sunshine first, and then I'm gonna do Mellow. And if no one else donates, well, I hope that helped, Andrea. I hope, like, it gets better. And sometimes it's just more communication. Like, sometimes it's just always communication. You gotta talk about everything. I'm starting to get tired because sometimes men don't know. They really don't, and they just do things based off of them. I'm learning this as a 30-year-old woman. I'm learning this, especially with the man I'm dating. I got frustrated because he does the same thing to me. I get pegs too, and we don't make out. And I'm someone who loves to make out, and I realized I was just like, I'm getting angry, but I never at once got mad at him and told him like this is what I want and blah blah blah. And so that's also something I have to work on. Gotta work on really putting something in the sand and letting someone know, hey, this is what I want, love you, but like things won't move forward if I don't get this. What's coming towards Sunshine that they're not aware of? What's coming towards Sunshine that they're not aware of? Some miscommunication coming towards you, Sunshine. I feel like someone is stuck. This could be a male energy is stuck on not understanding you. Don't waste your time over explaining yourself here. This could be like, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know if you were telling me if it was you or someone else who was telling me that they were going on a date with someone, and they were trying to figure out, or like they just started talking to someone. But I feel like there's this male energy who is hell bent on misunderstanding you. And that's what you're not aware of. So if you feel like, you trying to talk to this person, you trying to like get to know them, yeah, not you. Yeah, this could be like either a new energy or a friend of yours or someone at work, but this person is hell bent on misunderstanding you. They are hell bent on misunderstanding, hell bent on not understanding your side of things. Like they're just like, yeah, no, I don't understand this person. Yeah, this could be like, this is an old love situation, Spirit. We got the Lovers in reverse. No? This could be also like maybe at work. I don't know. Here's me. I'm like, I don't know where this is coming from. This could be at work, or this could be someone you do go on a date with in the future. And maybe like you're interested in them. And that kind of is how that turns out, is that they are hell bent on misunderstanding you. Cause I got the Lovers in reverse. It's like you don't even want to talk to this person. Four of Swords. It's like you trying to rest and recuperate and deal with other things, because it's just like really just trying, like it's like, it's one of those things where like this person's probably like a red pill. They're like more red pill. Like, oh, women always do this. Women always do that. Women blah blah blah. Women, women, women. It's like, are you gay? Like, do you just hate women? I mean, if you do, that's fine. I love gay people. But if you hate women, that's actually a problem. But yeah, try not to, if you end up in this situation, try not to over explain yourself, because that's the message. They don't want you to over explain yourself here. They don't want you to feel like you need to explain yourself. Try to stay to yourself, because I feel like you over explaining yourself could make you become even more annoyed or upset at the situation. And I feel like you don't even have to. So yeah, like you're gonna release yourself. Whatever this situation is that you don't see coming, okay? That you're not aware of. And that's like really not aware, because like I don't know where they got this reading from. All right, Sunshine, and then we're doing Mellow. Oh, okay. That's probably why. That's probably something that's gonna like just like try not to over explain. Like you don't even need to. Like just realize, because I just felt the energy of like this person is just not is not going to see your side. Like they don't care how much you're right. It's not about you being right. It's just about you not them being right. And that's more important to them. Mello wants to know how to get Ken in their good graces. How to get Ken. How does Mello get Ken in their good graces? No problem, Sunshine. How does Mellow get Ken in their good graces? What's wrong with you and Ken, Mellow? What happened? Because I don't see you need to do very much, but show up. Like, there's really no, maybe you could work on your energy when it comes to being a little bit more soft and understanding. Maybe there's something about like how you approach like his emotions, just needs to be a little bit more on the like, oh, like a little baby. Not like baby, but like what's it called? A little baby. But at the same time, Spirit's just like, you don't really need to do very much to get him back in good graces. He's just gonna come back. Ken is just gonna come back. He don't want to. Like, now that's the issue. Like, he don't want to. But like, it's not that he doesn't want to because he doesn't like you. He doesn't want to because he has a big ego. I got a big ego. It's too big. It's too wide. It don't fit. It's too much. I talk like this because we can back it up. Yeah. This man got a big old ego. So you gonna get back in his good graces. That's divinely guided. 6 of Wands. It's gonna happen. It's just gonna take some work on your end when it comes to just being like softer. Like you can't come at him. You can't like tell him about himself. You can't do any of that stuff. You just kind of have to like let whatever stupidity roll off of your back. And this person's naturally gonna come up to you. But also like it's you. You know what I mean? I don't feel like they're gonna stay away for very long, Mello. Like they're not gonna be annoyed with you or upset with you for very long. And I just think like they know that, and so like that's why they're just like, very like, I'm mad. Yeah, they're gonna come back and like try to smooth things over. You don't gotta even worry. You really don't have to do very much though. I don't even think you have to do very much, but be like slightly softer and understanding. But that's it. Nothing too crazy, Mellow. I hope that resonated. Thank you guys so much for such a good Thanksgiving. Oh my God, such a good Christmas night. You guys are a pleasure. I hope to see you again. Oh, your girl's tired. Been on here for 2 hours, but I'll see you later. Bye. Have a Merry Christmas.